Hello and welcome to Tune In with Luc and Amy, the podcast where we discuss your favourite topics, but with our favourite creatives.
And asking them the questions you didn't even know you needed answering. So this is now episode 5, and today we are with Harrison Walker. Harrison, how are you?
I'm good.
Hey.
What's going on? How are you?
Introduce yourself. Who are you? Where are you from?
Harrison Walker. I'm from London, currently living in Bournemouth. And yeah, that's me. Musician.
Very nice. By the beach.
Yeah, literally 10 minutes. It's banging.
Oh, that's so good. I've been to Bournemouth a few times and the beach is so nice over there.
It's too nice there, mate.
It's,
So good.
yeah.
Sandy beaches is the
you're
one.
You're really lucky to
Better
have
than
that.
Pebble.
Yeah.
Anyone that prefers
Yeah.
a Pebble beach is a wrong'un.
No.
Red flags.
Yeah, Brighton's way better. I'm like, nope. Pebbles?
Yeah.
No.
I don't see the point in them really.
No.
It hurts your feet as well. Like you can't walk
I don't think it was
barefoot.
there. They put it there on purpose.
Oh, obviously.
yeah.
But it
Why would
does
anyone
like
make that?
yeah. But yeah, so you guys met, I mean, how many years ago now?
Oh, so many years ago.
I was working in Bills, wasn't I?
Yeah. So
I was.
Harrison, the networking musician he is, he's working in Bill's. This what kind of restaurant is it?
Oh,
Just-
bit of everything. They literally
Yeah.
tried to just be every cuisine.
Yeah.
They'd have like a bit of American, bit of Italian, bit of everything. Yeah.
So this guy Harrison, he's our waiter for the night. I think it was my brother's birthday actually.
Yeah, there was
And he-
loads of you. There was like at least 15.
There
At
was so
least
many.
15
You're like,
people,
when you see 15 people walk in the restaurant, you probably think, oh no.
I love it. That's why I took your table, because I'm like, let me do the big tables. I love doing big tables.
Oh, okay.
That's
It
a good
makes it
job
more
you did.
interesting. Yeah.
Like, can you imagine if you didn't, you wouldn't have met each other.
No,
Yeah, I mean,
exactly.
I can't even imagine how you actually mentioned that you were a musician, or how I mentioned I was a musician.
Well, I seem to remember, I think we followed each other on Instagram at that point. And I was like, you're Luke.
But I've never
Yeah.
followed a waiter on Instagram in my life.
No, I think we just had loads of mutuals. And then I saw, you did guitar and drums and whatever. And I was like, you're Luke, aren't you? And you're like, yeah. I'm like,
Oh,
Luke's probably
really?
there like, what the hell? This
Yeah.
guy just knows
He was
me.
looking at me like, this guy is bonkers.
Like, I've got a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some random guy just comes up to me, you're Luke. And I'll be like,
You're
oh my
Luke,
God, yeah.
It'd be even weirder if I
No.
said it to you.
Well,
Yeah. You're Luke. No, I'm not.
actually.
Yeah,
And I was just like, we should work together. And you were like, yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
Very forward of
remember
you
saying that
on the
you were
first
like,
date there.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
If you
Jumping
don't
in.
ask, you don't get. Do you know what I mean?
It worked
gotta be
out.
done.
It worked out. I mean, I remember you saying that you were like, yeah, man, I'm going to uni and I'm gonna be in
Was
a
that
metal
before I
band or
even went
something.
ACM?
Yeah, this was a long time ago.
Jeez, that's at least 4 or 5 years ago. Did I say I was going to go in a metal band? That's hilarious.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, I'm working on my screams.
Oh, no.
Before
No,
you
you
just
didn't.
I
I
love
can't.
Screamo. I still listen to it now.
Yeah, but
Oh.
I can't imagine you as a screamer. Like, no
Nah.
offense. I just
No, neither. The visions.
it's not for you.
It's a bit offensive,
It's-
like thinking of me doing it, isn't it? Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's so funny.
But yeah, I
don't
thought
remember
that was a
saying
pretty unique way of meeting another musician.
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny. But yeah, now I play guitar sometimes for you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I bow down when I see you with my guitar.
Yeah, no way. You're joking. No, bare people have been saying to me from that last thing, they're like, I love your guitarist. I'm like, he's sick, innit?
Whoa,
Like, he's so
whoa,
good.
whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I've been getting, don't worry, I've been
Stand
My
back.
number is 077.
Yeah.
It's alright, just be quiet whilst I just take him off to murder him somewhere.
Just
It's okay.
God, what?
plug your number, sleep. With me. Don't you need to go for a drink, Amy, or something?
Yeah, just like, Amy, just go out the back for a second.
But no, yeah, it's you've blessed my band.
Yeah, so
Band.
that was wait, when did you guys do that video?
Like a
It's-
month ago.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
a
say
month ago,
it
yeah.
wasn't
Yeah.
too long ago. But you went to London, didn't you?
Oh, that one. Yeah. The outlandish one.
Oh, outlandish. No, that was like 2-3 months ago.
Oh my God, it literally feels like it was like a few weeks ago. This is how dry lockdown is because
Yeah.
you don't
Time
do
goes.
anything, and then when something happens, it feels like it was like last week.
Yeah, we still haven't got that back yet. Actually, we need to get that.
Yeah.
I think the video's with the videographer, and he's like just putting. I mean, the sounds with the videographer, and they're just editing at the moment. I think. Last time I messaged, but that was fun. That was fun. That was in London.
Yeah.
That was in
I have no idea either.
Battersea.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say Brixton. I knew it began with a B, but no, Battersea it was.
Yeah, we rocked up, went down to London, Harrison's car, me, Rory, Smith, and you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really fun
Um,
actually, doing like a gig in
Like a
this
rooftop gig.
Yeah, in this plush
Sick.
apartment.
It looked
so
so
dope.
fancy. Like it looked so nice.
It was
in there.
lush. The apartment was so nice, and it was their apartment. They didn't hire it out. It was
Really?
just their place.
That's just where they live. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw
And
they
we
like.
didn't eat for about 9 hours.
I
I
saw
think
they
I was
kind of shoved their like 80-inch telly down the corridor, or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, yeah. You
I just saw
walk
the
in and
swing
there's
light.
just this telly, just in the hallway. Yeah.
But yeah, so what did you do with it then? What was the video for? What was kind of the aims for it as such?
So it was outlandish. I contacted them because I saw they were doing these videos, these like live sessions, and you had to send an audition video in, and I just sent this acoustic song that I've had in the bank for about 2 years now. My mate keeps telling me, he's like, release it. So I sent them that, and I actually said, I was like, don't post, because usually they would post their auditions on their Instagram and get people to vote like whether they want them on. But I was like, don't post this, please, thanks. But then they just invited us on, and so we went on. We did how many songs? 4, 5,
3?
4. I think it was 3 originals, 1 cover. I seem to remember.
Yeah.
Because we did Breakance as the cover, and then
King and Queen.
Commitments, King and Queen.
I think that was it.
Was that it? Maybe.
No,
3 or 4.
No,
And,
no, and we did Shoot Me Down.
And we did shoot. Yeah, that's it. So it was 4. And then yeah, just answered a few questions, and then went home. And we're just waiting for them to release it now.
I was a bit embarrassed actually because like she was asking you questions. You had the mic. I was just standing in the back like, oh yeah, just finished all the songs. I'm feeling pretty good about myself. And you're like, Luke, why didn't you say something? And I'm like,
Frozen.
I'm like, my name's Luke, and I play the 6-string ukulele. And I'm like,
You just came wandering over to the mic.
Yeah.
Like,
mate,
"Oh,
I hated it.
fuck,
I
have you
begged
just-"
they cut that out.
Luke, yeah. Luke doesn't
That's so
do
funny.
like well underneath like sudden camera
Pressure.
or like like if we're suddenly like, okay, let's record this off the spot, we could be like, oh my god. And
No.
it's just freeze
Terrified.
all the time. And I'm like, you literally said this fine like 10 seconds ago, but as soon as we suddenly like, or if you are like playing the guitar or the drums or skating, as soon as I start to film you, you mess up because you get a bit
It's the
stressed.
Do you know what, though?
that
I
record
do that.
button.
I think
I do that
everybody
all the
does. Like
time.
you'll do a really cool trick and then like we'll go to film it and it will just go completely wrong.
Yeah.
You must get it as well when you're like tracking vocals or something, and you like, you know, you do a take just by clicking play on Logic.
Yeah.
As soon as you click record,
Do you know what though? Actually, on the opposite, as soon as I do my first take, so I always do like draft vocals, as you know, you just whack them in like really quickly,
Yeah.
just one long take, and then I'll be like, right, I need to redo those vocals. I can never get them as good as the draft, and
Oh.
it's like my draft is always the best because I don't care. And now I'm like, these have got to be best because this is what's
Oh.
going to be released. I do worse then, and I can't get it. It's a nightmare. It's so annoying.
No. I feel like as soon as you think that you've got that bit of pressure, you just start like your palms get sweaty, you start
Yeah.
tripping up, you say things that you're not meant to say. It's just
Stumbles.
yeah, you
Falls
just
out.
you just
Yeah.
mess up completely, and then you just start like sweating and panicking, like, oh my god, I can't
Yeah.
do this. Whereas
It's because
like,
when you get something wrong as well, you're like, I've just got that wrong.
yeah,
And you
you
get
get
it wrong more
worse.
times.
it's
Yeah,
like
you get worse.
it's like if you're doing your driver's test. As soon as you
Oh,
know you've
yeah.
messed up, you know you
nervous.
failed, then you just like, I feel like the rest of it goes bad
Just-
as well,
you just
because
don't
you just
care.
like think about the whole time how you did bad.
Yeah.
And you're just like
Yeah, I know what you
panicking.
mean.
You just know you failed at the end, but you're like, oh my god. Keep,
Messes
I
up the
hated
parallel
my
park
driving
and would
test.
just drive 60 miles an hour everywhere.
yeah. I hated my driving test.
Oh, see, like my,
Hated it.
I've like Luke sensitive subject for him driving tests, but
Why? What happened?
I just failed loads of times.
Me too. It's fine.
see, I failed like my first one, but I passed on my second. But the thing is that my first one went really well, apart from this one small mistake, and that was why I failed. But I didn't realize the mistake I made until I like got back, and they were like,
What was it?
It was you know, if you're going down like a one-way road and you get to the junction, you go to turn right, you need to be on the right-hand side of the road,
Oh, I hate
because
that
it
one.
is
Yeah.
a one-way
Yeah.
road instead of just like normal right-hand turning position.
Okay.
Well, that's an instant fail if you go on to if you stay in normal right turning position.
nice one.
Yeah. So I got there back to like the testing center, expecting them to say like, well done, you passed. And they were like, you failed. And I was like, oh no.
Yeah. No, I knew I failed my first one. I came to a T junction and I thought I was in first gear. I wasn't. I was in second. And I tried to pull out,
Oh.
stalled it,
Yeah.
turned the car back on, still in second, and stalled it again. And then a truck came, but I was like midway in the road because I had creeped. And then the guy was just like, look at your gear stick. And I was like, okay.
Oh, when he has to say, look at the gear
Yeah.
stick. That's...
And then I just I looked
You
at him and I
just
was
like, you do
I failed,
forget
didn't I?
how to do things though during it, because you like, when you're under pressure and you panic, you just forget how to do like normal things like indicate
Yeah.
and change gear and what gear you're in. Like it is quite stressful.
yeah,
but-
I love driving.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Like,
But when someone's in the car, like in what are they called?
the like
The people.
invigilator.
Invigilators.
Yeah.
That's the word. They're just with their clipboard and it's just
That's
bad
the
energy.
thing.
It's just
Yeah.
in the car.
Yeah.
No, so I feel that.
Yeah, no, but I was quite lucky. I had like the same lady for both of my tests.
I had
so-
the same lady and I hated it.
Oh,
She was horrible.
she recognised me. She recognised me like the second time, and I actually did worst on my second test. But she was like, "I'm gonna pass you because you show me that you're like doing good in driving."
Improving.
Yeah,
You'll be alright.
yeah.
Crashes straight after.
it wasn't like I did worse, but I felt like my driving was worse on my second one than like my first one was perfect. Apart from that,
Yeah. How many times did you take to pass?
me,
Luke.
oh Luke,
I like passing my third, I think.
yeah,
Oh, that's the
Fourth?
same as me.
Felt
Fine.
10th.
Yeah,
I mean,
it took me
yeah,
3 times
going
as
back
well.
to like kind of recording like anxiety, I suppose. I mean, I've seen that you're like really active on like TikTok and Instagram.
yeah.
And
Always see.
Try to be.
I always
yeah.
see those where, sorry to butt in, but I always see your posts like, just wrote this at 3 a.m. and it like cracks me
Yeah.
up.
but every post
Yeah.
says that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was still awake.
Yeah.
So I wrote this. I was bored.
But I find that like you do it so often, like I'm curious to know how many takes you do, or is it just kind of like a one-off thing, or
like I said, those type of ones are they're usually one time.
okay.
Mm.
I usually just whack it on and I'm like, I just wrote this.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then it's like I don't really care. It's more the recorded versions that
Yeah, okay.
take the time. Yeah, because I don't really I wouldn't say I get recording anxiety. I just like I'm a perfectionist.
Oh,
So when it
Yeah.
becomes to the actual track, I want it to be like spot on
yeah.
Yeah.
kind of thing. Where if it's just like a little 15-second snippet, it's like just in my room. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Mm.
Kind of thing.
Yeah,
So those ones, yeah, really quick. It's probably why I just dish them out all the time. I'm
I
like, might as
feel
well just quickly
like
do this.
with TikTok, you can be a bit more casual with it, whereas with like Instagram is like your portfolio in effect, so you want that to look really clean and stuff, whereas I think with TikTok you can just do like first takes, but when you've got things like
Yeah.
Instagram, you want it to kind of, you know, look.
Yeah,
kind of-
TikTok's such a weird one though, because it's like some people will get big from those just casual videos, and then others will get big on the super clean videos.
Yeah.
So I think it kind of depends what you're going for. But I know what you mean. Like Instagram is definitely you've got to be super clean,
Yeah.
don't you? And like professional.
Yeah.
But TikTok, it's just kind of what you go for. As long as you stick to whatever you're going for, you can
Exactly.
get away with
Yeah.
it. Definitely.
No. And like you say, like some things that you don't put as much effort into, like do just hit big. And I keep saying to like everyone, like TikTok is the place to grow now. Like because it's like you don't have to follow someone to see it. Like you have your For You page where it comes up with stuff. And it's like
cool.
someone will see that and they'll save your sound and they'll really like it and they'll want to use it in future. So it'll be like
exactly. It's like the thing is at the moment, TikTok's great, but at the same time it controls the charts at the moment.
Yeah.
It absolutely controls.
That's the thing.
If you listen to top 40, at least 37 of them will be into on like TikTok
literally
songs.
that's like say they blow up on TikTok, then they go into the top charts. But some
exactly.
no offense, but to some songs, but some songs aren't even that good. It's just because it's a like for a trend on TikTok.
Yeah.
So
There's
it's like
a bit
they
in
use
that song that fits a certain trend at that time.
Yeah,
And it's
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it will just
the
like
whole song sorted.
it will just get millions and millions and millions.
It seems like some artists manipulate it as well. I mean, the first time I saw it was when Drake did 2C Slide, and it's kind of like their label was just like, okay, people like TikTok dances. Let's get Drake to do a dance. He's probably thinking, I'm not dancing.
Yeah,
but they'll be like, you'll get millions of pounds for it.
No, the amount of labels that would be like to their artists, be like, you need to make a TikTok song.
Yeah.
You need like one I find, I might be wrong, but I feel like this was what happened. Do you know Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, if you listen to her whole new album, there's one song, it's like the 11th track on the album or something, that is just so wayward compared to the rest of them. And I don't think Body was the one they were supposed to get big on TikTok. I think it was supposed to be that one. Because it's compared to the rest of the album, it's like completely different. And it's such a TikTok song, but then obviously Body was the one that popped off.
Oh, that's interesting, actually.
That's the thing. It can just like, it doesn't even have to be a dance either. There can be like all sorts of different
trends. Like there's loads.
Yeah, that's the thing.
There's
it's
loads.
like if you do just get some of your music on there, you never know, it could just take off because like millions of people like all over the world see it. Because the thing is with like Instagram and stuff and Facebook and YouTube and Spotify, you've got to search for people to find them.
Yeah, Instagram are trying to do more with reels.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's a weird, like I posted a reel the other day, and it just got like 3,000 views out of nowhere.
Really?
And but it's weird because it got like my average number of likes, but it got loads of views. So I think Instagram are trying to do TikTok.
Yeah.
Well, they are.
Yeah.
Because the algorithm's messed on Instagram at the moment.
Yeah.
It's like people's engagement everywhere has just dropped massively. Like mine including is like more than halved, which is insane. But it's as soon as you post a reel, it shoots back up.
Oh, okay.
It's bizarre. Yeah.
And I feel like
We'll keep that in mind, Amy.
Yeah.
I feel like more people are going to watch TikToks now though, because I get really bored of scrolling through Instagram. Like, I mean, I don't know if it's just me. Like TikTok, there's always something different coming up on there. They're like usually kind of funny as well. But I find
fills up the whole screen.
Yeah. Instagram is just trying to like show off your life a bit, and it's just people trying to like show off the best bits of their life.
Instagram, it's like an influencer platform now rather than a creator platform.
Yeah.
TikTok's more the creator platform now for sure. It's like Instagram's great if you've already got the following.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you're trying to make following, Instagram's not the one. TikTok is.
And it's like you just kind of, I feel like they're trying to copy like TikTok and doing the reels, but as well like on TikTok I'm more likely to like a video on there than I am on Instagram. Or like a photo.
Yeah.
I very rarely like photos now. I don't know why, but
no, me too. I think it's probably because like my reasoning anyway. Same with tweets. I like a lot of tweets because it saves them, whereas it doesn't save on Instagram.
Yeah, that's
so it's like if you see a really cool or funny or whatever video on TikTok and you like it, you've liked that.
Yeah,
and that's
you can
saved
go and
if
view
you want
it.
to go back to it. Same with tweets, whereas Instagram, it's just like
it's just like
see you
for the
later.
person to have a
It's
like.
forgotten about.
That's the thing, like
Yeah.
poor Luke has to put up with me like once a week showing me all the TikToks that I've liked this week that I'm like, Luke,
Yeah,
you've got to see these. And it's
I will sit on my likes for like an hour,
Yeah.
being like, "Oh, this one's
Yeah.
hilarious."
Luke's just there with like a dry face, like, yeah, that's really funny. Me like looking forward to showing him this.
Look at
like,
this squirrel riding a dog. I'm
Yeah.
like, cool.
Yeah. But that's why Instagram now, they're trying to do that.
Mm.
And it's like, in terms of engagement, you make the most engagement if someone saves your post.
Yeah.
So a save does more than a like now. So it's like if you have 150 likes, but 10 saves, the saves will be more prudent than the likes.
Yeah.
And they'll push the post out more to more people.
I don't know why, but I've
It's
always
weird.
felt like saving a post on Instagram is a bit weird.
Oh, I save them all the time.
Yeah, I don't.
Save
I've
loads of
like
posts. I save like your guys' posts because I know it boosts engagement. You're welcome.
So, performance-wise,
hmm
obviously going back to gigs, what did you find has been like your favorite experience when you performed live? Like, was there like a time that you really loved, or
GG's
GG's?
bar. I always say it. So far, GG's bar is the one, 100%. It was so fun. I don't know why. I think actually that's a lie. That was the first time all three of us played together, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's why. I was thinking about it the other day because I said that in that other interview, that, you know, the QSC competition. And I was like, why is that? And I think it's because that's the first time I played with you boys. So before, I've always played on my own, and it was just vibey playing with two other people. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, you get like
100%.
you get so many endorphins from it, from
Yeah.
just rather than just playing by
It
yourself.
just felt good. But like on top of that, it was like absolutely ramo. People were loving it.
Yeah,
Wasn't
was
it?
so
It
good.
was super packed in there, which was
I
sick.
absolutely loved that gig.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite gigs. I think like I've never actually got to perform before that. Like well, I guess I have, but that kind of like darker R&B pop kind of stuff
Yeah.
before, and it was
Yeah.
really cool to play the backing track as well.
Yeah.
I played the backing track before, but like it's just a different vibe, like your style of music than what I've done before.
Yeah, because you do more like metal than that, don't you?
Yeah, I guess I'm more. I mean, I when I'm at home, I play pop songs all day, but like
Yeah.
I've never had the experience to like actually play like that kind of R&B kind of stuff
Yeah, sick.
live before.
Yeah, it was super fun. Love that gig actually, because that's where we were gonna headline. That was the same venue.
I was excited about that.
Oh, I was so gassed. I literally
have
got
to
a
do it.
pop up on my Instagram memories the other day. It was like a year ago the other day that we were supposed to.
Oh,
I got like a pop up being with the poster release, like the headline gig, and I was like, no, why are you bringing it back to me?
I really enjoyed the rehearsals for that as well. Like I remember I'd be on the tube.
Yeah,
from
where did we
Risborough.
rehearse? We rehearsed at my uni, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we first did it in like one of like it seemed like a classroom almost,
Mm.
where it
We
had like
did
loads
it.
of electric kits in it.
Oh yeah, the drum room.
And then we went
Yeah.
into an actual studio room on the second time.
Yeah, on the ground floor.
But I just remember I was just vibing. I had my little wireless Beats headphones on, and I had like, my amp like on my shoulder, my guitar in one hand,
Yeah.
and my lead bag, and my
You just had so
skateboard. I
much.
think.
Did you?
I can't believe I actually skated with it, mate. It was
Did
so
you skate
heavy.
with it? That's
Well, 'cause
hilarious.
it just got me a little bit faster.
a little bit faster, yeah.
But really, it probably didn't because I had to hold an extra thing when I was standing on the
Yeah.
tube. I can't just skate on the train.
Yeah, that was sick. Yeah, I think
was a lot of fun.
we'll definitely hire that back out because that headline gig I hired it all myself, didn't I? There was no like outside promotion company doing it. It was,
Really?
yeah, I sorted all the support acts and everything. It was gonna be sick.
That's so
Oh,
annoying.
We can do another one at
Yeah.
some point.
There'll be
Easy.
so many more
100%.
to do. So many more. Like hopefully, roll on June.
Exactly.
Hopefully, like things will go back to normal and we can
Oh,
go
mate.
to do some live music somewhere.
I'm gassed. I can't wait. Because now I'm down south of England. I'll probably do like Southampton and Bournemouth and stuff.
Mm.
New venues, which is fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's why new
Bit of travel
venues,
up
new
to London
people.
too. Yeah, exactly.
So We noticed. Well, actually, today I saw that you said you'd made a new fitness account.
Yeah, yeah. I just made a fitness Instagram. I don't know. I was just I've been thinking about it for a while, and I keep saying to the boys, I'm like, "Do I make a fitness account?" They're like, "Yeah, do it." Because I have
So you can flex.
yeah, yeah. I have like a Snapchat group chat with a few boys that are into the gym as well, called the Actual Game Train, and and we just send each other like motivational videos and videos of us progressing and new workouts and stuff. So we do it all the time anyway, and I couldn't keep track of my progress on my phone through photos because of like music stuff in the photos and that. So I thought I'd just make an Instagram. I don't really care if people follow it or not. It's kind of more just to see my progression. I'm going to post like workout videos on there and like cooking videos of nutritional stuff.
Oh, cool.
But yeah.
So when did you start doing fitness?
I've proper got into it the last kind of 7 months, 8 months, because I went vegetarian, so I'm veggie now, which I have been for 7, 8 months, which also got me into cooking, because like with meat, you it's already, most of it's done for you, in terms of like breaded chicken or fucking, you know, all this stuff, and it's all done for you, so you get late. I found I was just lazy when I was cooking meat. Like I'd only eat chicken and fish anyway, to be fair. And I was never really a big fan of red meat anyway, and like you got to save the animals and that as well. So it was that and my fitness that made me want to go veggie. So I went veggie, started cooking my own things. I've lost like 1.5 stone so far.
Wow. Since when?
Like 6, 7, 8 months ago. That kind of. I don't know exactly, but around that time. Yeah, so I proper got into it, and I just work out. I work out every day, near on. I'll probably take a rest day once or twice every 2 weeks. It's rare that I take a day off. Not because I'm not overexerting though, because like there'll be days when like today was a super intense one. Like I went for a run, then I did like calisthenic stuff, so like pull up bars and all muscle ups and stuff, and then I did a press up thing, and then skips. But then there'll be other days where I'll literally just do like 100 skips or something. Do you know what I mean? But as long as I'm active,
you're still moving. You're moving your body.
But yeah, like, I love fitness. Really into fitness.
So do you like going like into gyms or just home workouts?
It's a weird one. So since I've got on my fitness, mainly because I don't own weights, I've really got into calisthenics, which is all body weight. And there's bars near me, like just in the woods that I go to. And so recently proper got into calisthenics, but since the gyms have been closed, like however long, I'm desperate to get back in the gym.
Too long. Me too. Obviously I work in a gym.
Yeah, you're manager, aren't you?
Yeah. So it's been a very long time off. The problem is it's been stop start, which is what I've hated the most.
Yeah.
It's like I wish we'd have just either been like closed for a long time then open, but we had to like close for whole of lockdown, then we had to open again, but then we had to close for a month, then we had to open again for like a month, and then it was closed again. So April 12th is when we're planning on heading back.
That's when it's supposed to reopen, isn't it? April 12th.
Yeah, so we might be able to do outdoor classes from, I think it's like the 27th.
Yeah, I got an email from my gym actually saying that.
Yeah, so it could be the 27th, or it's going to be like full open from the 12th basically. But I'm just excited to have people back in there.
Yeah, I'd say if I had to pick, it would be I'm more into the gym than home workouts, definitely.
Yeah, I find it's easier to get motivation because once you drag yourself in there, you're fine.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes that pre-stuff, whereas at home you've got distractions like the kitchen, your phone, you talk to your friend. Yeah. Whereas when you like see other people working out, you're like, you don't want to be caught on your phone or anything. You want to work hard. And it's like motivating to watch other people work out as well.
Yeah, you see someone walking, you're like, you're absolutely shredded.
Yeah.
And you just watch their workout. Sit there staring at this guy for like 20 minutes.
You feel like super pumped from it, but
the guy benching the bench.
Yeah. I miss the pool as well. I love swimming.
Really? Swimming. We don't have a pool at our gym, but I'm not really into
I'm
swimming.
that guy that just swallows the water by accident.
Yeah,
like, every 3
I'm just
seconds.
like-
"Wow, oh god.
I'm not coordinated enough to swim. Like my legs and my arms, they just don't move at the same time.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work for me. Like I've like putting so much effort and I just don't move anywhere. So it's just like, yeah.
And you look up, you're like a quarter of the
Literally.
way down the leg.
Literally. So for me, it's just that
Holding
is
on to the
literally
side.
me. I can't. So I much rather just have my like duck float and drink a cocktail.
Fair
in the
play.
pool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
each their own. Why not?
Exactly.
not?
But one of our instructors at the gym called Nige, big up Nige.
Big up, nice.
He's like crazy, this man. Okay, he makes his own Ironman challenges
Does he?
because
Sick.
the actual Ironman is too easy for him.
Jesus
Okay, yeah.
Too
Christ. Is
easy.
he absolutely wench?
No, he's not like winch, but he's our Pilates instructor and he's a spin instructor. He's very
Is he
athletic.
very like fit?
Yes,
Yeah, fit.
incredibly fit. Goes like cold water swimming in like lakes.
Oh, I
and
really
stuff.
want to do that.
Oh,
I really want to
yeah.
do that because I was
He
literally
loves
chatting
it.
to my mum's boyfriend. He used to be a paratrooper in the
Yeah.
army, and he used to coach all of that ice swimming and stuff.
Oh,
And I keep
yeah.
saying to him like, let's go to Scotland in winter and go ice swimming.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
want to do it.
Everyone that I've spoken to that goes like cold water swimming loves it.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
they rave to me about it. Honestly, it's not my cup of tea, but they do just like
Yeah.
rave to me. Like my friend, he lives in the Lake District. He goes in there like most days.
Yeah.
He goes cold
I
water
went
swimming.
swimming in the sea on Christmas Day.
Really?
Me, my brother, and my dad, we went swimming in the sea. Yeah, that
That
was
must
cold.
be
It just
chilly.
feels so exhilarating. You go in, you're like,
Yeah,
holy fuck, this is cold. But
yeah,
then as soon as you're out, you're like, that was so good.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, lots of people do love it. I mean, I guess you kind of feel like you conquered something, like you achieve it
Yeah.
because it is so cold. Your body kind of goes into shock.
Yeah.
But you come out, you're like, I'm glad I did that.
It's so good for blood flow as well. Really
Yeah,
good for
it's
blood
like
flow.
cold showers. I couldn't imagine anything worse than a cold shower, but some
Nah.
people rave about. Do you have a cold shower in the morning? I feel like
No.
you're the type of person to. Oh,
No.
really?
No, I hate them. Absolutely.
Oh, okay,
Unless it's
good.
like the height
Yeah.
of summer, I've just done a workout and I'm steaming.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the only time I have
Yeah,
a cold
that's
shower.
There's
all the time.
exceptions, but yeah, a hot shower.
No, my
all
mate
the time.
though, one of these guys I do workouts with, he has them all the time. Like in
Yeah.
winter, he'll have cold showers.
So does my boss. He like
It's
believes in
bonkers.
these kind of like ways to start his day. So he'll wake up at like 5 a.m. or like 4 a.m. and do a freezing cold shower. I'm like, Steve, that's not the right way to start your day.
Yeah. I wish I could. I actually wish I could be
Yeah.
like that though. Like my
No.
dad is an absolute fiend, and he'll go to bed at like 12, and he'll wake up at 5, 6 every day.
Oh
And
my
then
god,
he'll
my
do it-
dad can do that as well.
Oh yeah, I wish I could do it because he's so productive. He'll get up and he'll
Yeah.
go for a run, and then he'll work on his cars, and then he'll go to work and come back, and then he'll do more shit, and then he'll go to bed and just do it. But he'll go like 3 weeks doing that, and then there'll be one day where he crashes at like 8 p.m, wakes up at 8 a.m. the next day, but then the day after
Ready to go.
he's back on it.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
No, okay. I'm like fine with early mornings. Like I'm definitely what's the saying? No, it's like
Morning person,
night
early
owl,
bird.
early bird. Yeah, Luke, I'd say you're a night owl for definite.
I'm a both.
I'm more
No,
morning
no.
person, 100%.
Well, because
I'm
I got to
morning,
wake up
yeah.
same time as she.
She.
That thing. But then I'm just up all night podcast, editing them,
editing.
editing up music videos,
Yes.
editing up everything.
I
essentially.
can't handle late nights, but like I can work
She's
like
there tucked up.
Yeah.
snoring away. But I wake up like to go to work. Generally, I wake up at 5 a.m. because I start my shifts at 6
my
in
mum's
the
a
morning.
PT and she's like the
Yeah.
same 5 a.m. workout.
It's like I find it
Sucks.
so easy just to jump out of bed. Whereas I can't stay up late for the life of me.
I'm kind of similar. It's weird with me. My body clock will fall into kind of whatever routine I've got, so I can
Yeah.
stay. But I prefer getting up early. I
Yeah,
hate
me
it if I
too.
get up like past 9 or 10. 'cause
Yes,
it
Yeah,
me
same.
too.
does my head in. So
Yeah.
I kind of, but if I can't do that where I'm up late and up early, it has to be one or the other, because if I'm up
Yeah.
late and wake up early, I am not good with no sleep. I am not good at
Really?
all. Oh yeah, no, I turn so moody. I'm such a moody fucker. If I have no sleep, it's awful. It's so
To be
bad.
fair, sleep is so important.
Sounds
I
like
get
Amy
what you-
when she gets a good night's sleep.
I've had such a good night's sleep. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Sleeps in the eyes.
I do. It's because I get like a bit annoyed sometimes, I guess. I'm just like, I need to be efficient. Like when I wake up, I like to get out of bed, be efficient, get dressed.
No, I know what you mean.
Whereas Luke's like, ooh, come back to bed. I'm like, no, I need to be efficient.
No, I know what you mean. I'm the same. I'm like this morning. I'm not at work today, and it was like 8:30, 9, and I was just scrolling on my phone. It's like, Harrison, get up, do something with your life. Like you're just sat here, just wallowing away, scrolling.
Yeah.
Like, do
Once
know
you
what I
get like stuck in the scrolling loop, then it's hard to get out of that like cycle
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
being like, because you're like, oh, I'll just watch another TikTok or watch another TikTok
Yeah.
or see the next Instagram post or the next YouTube video, and you do get stuck.
Oh, it's a
like
nightmare.
The
it's
YouTube
hard.
videos like top 10 scariest bridges in the
You
world.
just get YouTube's the worst hole to get into. You'll start
So
like
bad.
how to mix vocals, and you'll end on like 80,000 vocals in one room. What does this sound like?
Dude.
Yeah.
I know, like I'll start watching a video at like 9 o'clock at night on like how to tune your snare drum, and then I find myself at 11 o'clock just like looking at
My new studio tour.
yeah, or something like there are more than 6,000 Beatles on on Earth.
You
like,
do, yeah, you do watch
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a lot like on
so
YouTube,
so
and it's
irrelevant
like,
and just pointless.
yeah, and it's just
Love
like
it.
random stuff, but you watch like the same videos, just different ones. So it's like
Yeah.
my studio tour for like 10 different people.
I bet you look at them as well. Sure.
Yeah. They're banging.
People got these insane studios.
Yeah.
Love it, mate.
Like, and then you're like showing me like, oh, this is what I want to have in my home studio in our house.
Do you
I'm
know
like,
what though? My YouTube like recommended is just shite. It's not music related at all. None of it.
Really?
It's all like I'm gonna sound like such a loser, but it's like top 10 Lord of the Rings villains. No joke. It's just full of shit, and it's like, why
Goblin
didn't?
number 306.
Yeah, why didn't Sauron use the dragons? It's just rubbish. I'm such a nerd. Massive.
Sorry.
It's good though.
it is so good. Like,
I mean, what kind of things do you like watching? Like, is Lord of the Rings one of them?
I'm
Big
yeah.
fan.
I mean, Lord of the Rings. Do you mean YouTube or just in general?
I mean, like, yeah, what kind of like the guilty pleasures? Like,
Oh, I love fantasy stuff. Love it. Like I said, I'm actually a massive nerd. Like superheroes, comics, Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Love it.
yeah.
Love it so much. And yeah, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, all that shit.
yeah.
Give
I
it
think
to
we
me.
were having a chat about like Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter with Rory, and we were talking about tattoos as well.
Oh yeah, he wants a Harry Potter tattoo, didn't he?
He wants Lord of the Rings as well, doesn't he? Or Star
Oh, yeah.
Wars or
No,
something.
Star Wars quite. Yeah.
You seem like the kind of guy that would get the kind of Deathly Hallows.
Deathly
What's the
Hallows.
thing like the death? Is that what it is? The
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely has.
but they have that kind of snake with the skull.
Oh, the
You know
Death
those-
Mark.
Now that is sick. I
Yeah.
would get that.
The one that calls Voldemort.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Put
where
the
they
wand
touch
on
it with
it,
the
like,
wands. Yeah. Yeah, that's
God.
sick.
Get it on my face.
Yeah,
right
get
down the
it
middle.
across your forehead. Why not?
Death Eater for life.
Yeah. I love tattoos. I want more.
Do you have any?
Yeah. So I got my finger ones.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Don't know. And I got one on my ribs. It's a poem my brother wrote, and then I want like a half sleeve. It sounds weird, but it's not. Well, it might be to some people, but I don't really care. It's an eye, so it's a big eye
Yeah.
like across here, but like super
Yeah.
deep
Whoa.
shading. Trust me, it looks dope. But I've wanted it for like 2 years, but money. You know what I mean? Just money.
Yeah, because you got to
That's
get
like-
like the sickest artists to do that.
Yeah, because I want it
Yeah.
like super defined, like really
Really?
good definition. Yeah.
Cool.
So
I feel like that is the thing with tattoos. Like, I would love to get tattoos, but they do cost so much money. And like, I don't have that money to throw around. I've got a horse child to look after.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like,
the cost of it's insane. The amount of money. They
I'm
cost.
like, I can't justify like having that printed on my body. Like, it's not a physical thing that I need to use in my daily life, so I can't justify that to spend on
it's
there.
It's a weird one.
It's hard. It's hard. It's like, as much as I'd like to get it, it's like I can't.
It's like if I ever had the residual, I'd just buy it. Be like, fuck it.
The thing is, I think with us musicians, it's like, oh yeah, tattoos are cool. And then it's like, oh, that's a nice microphone on Amazon.
Yeah. I think I need a new instrument.
No, that is
you've already got 5 guitars.
Literally. No, this is like
Stop me.
a quarter of them down here, okay? The bedroom, okay, so many drums, guitars everywhere. Or Luke suddenly goes, oh yeah.
You actually can't sit on my bed. Like,
No.
it's just covered in my drums.
Yeah.
Really?
You just can't sit
there's
on
a
it.
tiny little like patch
I
that you can
sleep
sit on.
Yeah.
No, we don't. But yeah, you see something like, oh, this is a sick reverb. I need this.
Plugins are they're my.
That's his weak
That's my
spot.
weakness is plugins. More so
Because
than
it's
instruments.
it's not a physical thing, so it's not like it takes up space or anything. So it's not like he can just
but
like,
it's just like
I'll
that
say,
sounds sick, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I need to get that.
Sounds too good.
And
I love
that's-
them plugins that you
yeah.
just slap on it. It just makes anything sound good straight away. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes.
and because it's not a physical thing, it doesn't feel like you're spending money. It's not like you have to look at it and be like, oh, I spent that on that.
Yeah.
It's like it's there. And it's not
It's
like
there.
he goes, oh, I can like use the thing where I say, oh, Luke, you're not going to fit that anywhere. Don't get it. 'Cause he's like, it's all on his
Yeah.
computer. So,
Yeah, exactly.
but
That's true.
I'd say like the worst plugin you go for is reverbs. You're always talking about reverbs. Like, this is the sickest reverb.
You
I'm
do
like,
love a good reverb, actually. Yeah, that is
Listen,
right. You
let's be
love a good
honest.
reverb.
Everyone loves it.
Yeah.
Oh, he like talks about, we were jamming in, like my dad's got a music kind of studio thing at home,
Yeah.
and we were jamming in there. Was it yesterday?
That was so funny.
Yeah, I
mate.
think it was yesterday with my sister. She can play the bass, so we were all kind of
sick, yeah,
jamming
yeah.
in there. And Luke's like, what you got to do is you got to turn the reverb on full. Just see, sounds so much better when you put reverb on the full one.
Just on
It sounded
full, just so
dry.
much resonation in the room.
For You by Harrison Walker will be out by the time this podcast is out. So please stream it. I'm sure it's going to be sick. I haven't heard it
Third
yet,
time
but
lucky.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the one. So go stream, please. Thanks.
Yes,
Yeah,
please stream.
it.
Follow us. Tune in with Luke and Amy. Please follow Harrison at your socials, which are
Haswalk UK and or Harrison Walker Music.
Perfect. That will all
Perfect.
be tagged in the description box. But yeah, thank you for tuning in with Luke and Amy.
Thank you
Thanks
for
being
having
here,
me on.
Harrison.
It's good fun.
episode 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks. Make sure to tune into the rest of our episodes. Take a look. Let us know what you think. But yeah, thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, man.
See you
Thanks for
later.
joining us.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.